What's good, YouTube? A card that got a lot of hype as links were announced was Senet Switch, as high as $6 on the secondary market because people thought they'd enable their extra monster zone to be able to be used again by moving cards out of it. Well, the official TCG text update is here, and it restricts that completely. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can move one monster on your side of the field to the adjacent horizontal, just as in the picture, unoccupied monster zone. So, Senet Switch will have nothing to do with the extra monster zone. It will only be able to move cards sideways. Now, for those of you thinking, well, now, the zones matter. They're making the zones matter. It's going to be a long time before I think we even see a card that can make playing a -1 just to move a zone worth it. So for those, I warned heavily against buying these. For those of you that did buy into these, I feel for you, man. I know you just wanted to enable your synchro deck. You just wanted to be able to summon more monsters during the turn. It's not gonna work that way. And in other angry news, they killed our 14-year-old meme. Since Magic Ruler, Darkness Approach worked like this. Darkness Approaches, I should say. Discard 2 cards from your hand, select a face-up monster, and flip it face down. And then they even added, but do not change its battle position. Well, now it is, discard 2 cards from your hand, select 1 face-up monster, and change it to face-down defense position. Because we wouldn't want to stick links face down where they couldn't be used for link summoning, just like synchro summoning, boys. Your materials for link summoning do need to be face-up, just like with synchroing, just like with Xyz, just like any extra deck summoning conditions. So far, they killed the meme just to do it, just to not get the extra monster zone locked up at the cost of 3 cards. If you're spending 3 cards to lock up their extra monster zone, you should be allowed to. That's my opinion. And the only other really notable update, in my opinion, is that a lot of cards ended up having their monster zone explained as main monster zone, like magical hats. But blasting the fuse, activate only when all zones of this card's column are occupied. Destroy this card, all cards in this column. So it will work to destroy the extra monster zone, but then it needs to be filled with the 2 behind it. So just be wary if your opponent is setting cards in that zone. Maybe it's something to do yourself, even if you aren't playing it. Just set it across from an extra monster zone. Make them use the other one. We'll see. I don't think it'll become a thing, but it could become a tech at some point. If we get, like, I guess, formats where we have 10 cards set up. And even if the only format like that would be counter fairies in the foreseeable future. And then that card's getting countered. But that's about all the important updates that I saw. The rest are zone movement ones like Storm Shooter, Rampaging Rhinos. We have Alien Infiltrator. I'll link it down below. You can check up any updated card text. Thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization. They did a great job with these. I'm just sad they killed our 14-year-old meme officially. I think Konami should have a heart and let us spend 3 cards to take away the extra monster zone if we want to.